Respected youngsters, welcome. My salutations, please receive. My gratitudes, please receive. My wishes and prayers that your life, moment by moment, is built by your conscious efforts to become a great edifice of contribution to yourself and the world at large. Remember that you have to have hope on yourselves. Remember that the world has hope on you. Thus, to fulfill the hope, both of the world as well as yourselves. The responsibility duty is in your hands. So gather the knowledge, get convinced about it, make a clear roadmap planning, gather all resources, relentlessly, tirelessly keep on working so that the hope of the world on you and your own hopes are fulfilled in giving the great achievements leading to great joys. Fields are your own. Whatever the field you choose in which you want to fulfill your hope and dream as well as of the world. So here we are in Geetha to get all these knowledges, informations, inspirations, empowerments, corrections, the guidelines, the answers to all the problems or questions, solutions. In Geetha, we are trying to understand all that. Geetha is meant for that. Sorry. Geeta's Uddesha is to empower us only in this way, in the understanding, in the knowledge. Each chapter has different theme. Every chapters, every shloka we should be able to understand, and all the chapters like a bird's eye view from the distance. We should be able to grasp the connection between chapters, total thought of Gita and its connection with every chapter, and in what is the Gita's role, therefore, in our life's evolution. This way, in a research manner, if you study, you will say the Gita is of most, utmost importance and necessity in our life's evolution. So let us study one time, two times, three, four, five, six. मैं तो एक ही बार कर रहा हूँ. अब 10 बार पढ़े तो उसको पूरा समझने का मेच्योरिटी हमको मिलेगा. So welcome you all. Today we will have three things: Gita, common sense thought, as well as we have our Gita Dhyanam 8th shloka today. Just 9, tomorrow one more. We will be done with. Day after we start one more. Let us start with our everyday prayers. Om, 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 Om Sahana Bhavatu, Sahano Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhetamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gururdevo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Friends, today we have to do the Shani Graha chanting. Also today, just now 1 hour back, exactly 1 hour. It is 12:50 now, 11:50 go. Hmm. The launching of Aditya L1 happened. So let Lord Aditya Surya welcome this vehicle and guide it, bless it, let everything of the mission become successful. For that, along with the Shaneshchara mantra, even the Bhagavan Surya also will do the chanting 2 times, 3 times. Okay, takes 3 minutes. That's it. Let us start. First, the Shaneshchara Graha. ॐ शन्नो देवीरभिष्टय आपो भवन्तु पीतये शंयोरविस्रवन्तु नः प्रजापतेन त्वदेतान्यन्यो विश्वा जातानि परिता बभूव यत्कामास्ते जुहुमस्तन्नो अस्तु वयग्गस्यामपतयोरयीणाम् इमं यमप्रस्तरमाहि सीदाङ्गिरोभिः पितृभिः संविधानः आत्वा मन्त्राः कविशस्तावहन्त्वेन राजन् हविषामादयस्व ओम अधिदेवता प्रत्यधिदेवता सहिताय शनैश्चराय नमः। ओम शन्नो देवीरविष्टय आपो भवन्तु पीतये शंयो रविस्रवन्तु नः प्रजापतेन त्वदेतान्यन्यो विश्वा जाता निपरिता बभूव यत्कामास्ते जुहुमस्तन्नो अस्तु वयग्गस्यामपतयोरयीणाम् इमं यमप्रस्तरमाहि सीदाङ्गिरोभिः पितृभिः संविधानः आत्वा मन्त्राः कविशस्तावहन्त्वेन राजन् हविषामादयस्व। ओम अधिदेवता प्रत्यधिदेवता सहिताय शनैश्चराय नमः। ओम शन्नो देवी रविष्टय आपो भवन्तु पीतये शंयो रविस्रवन्तु नः प्रजापतेन त्वदेतान्यन्यो विश्वा जाता निपरिता बभूव यत्कामास्ते जुहुमस्तन्नो अस्तु वयग्गस्यामपतयोरयीणाम् इमं यमप्रस्तरमाहि सीदाङ्गिरोभिः पितृभिः संविधानः आत्वा मन्त्राः कविशस्तावहन्त्वेन राजन् हविषामादयस्व। ओम अधिदेवता प्रत्यधिदेवता सहिताय शनैश्चराय नमः। Surya as Aditya L1's launching. Om Asatyena Rajasa Vartamano Niveshayanamrutam Martyancha Hiranyayena Savitaratena Devo Yati Bhuvana Vipasyanna Agnindotam Vrunimahe Hotaram Vishwavedasam Asya Yajnasya Sukratum Yeshamishe Pashupati Pashunam Chatushpada Mutachadvipadam निष्क्रियतोऽयं यज्ञियं भागमेतु रायस्पोषाय जमानस्य सन्तो। ओम अधिदेवता प्रत्यधिदेवता सहिताय आदित्याय नमः। ओम आसत्येन रजसा वर्तमानो निवेशयन्नमृतं मर्त्यं च हिरण्ययेन सवितारतेन देवो याति भुवना विभश्यन्न अग्निन्धोतं वृणीमहे होतारं विश्ववेदसम् अस्य यज्ञस्य सुक्रतुम् येषामीशे पशुपतिः पशूनां चतुष्पदामुत च द्विपदां निष्क्रियतोऽयं यज्ञियं भागमेतु रायस्पोषा यजमानस्य सन्तु। ओम अधिदेवता प्रत्यधिदेवता सहिताय आदित्याय नमः। ओम सत्येन रजसा वर्तमानो निवेशयन्नमृतं मर्त्यं च हिरण्ययेन सवितारथेन देवो याति भुवना विपश्यन्न अग्निन्दोतं वृणीमहे होतारं विश्ववेदसम् अस्य यज्ञस्य सुक्रतुम् येषामीशे पशुपतिः पशूनां चतुष्पदामुत च द्विपदां निष्क्रियतोऽयं यज्ञियं भागमेतु रायस्पोषा यजमानस्य सन्तौ। ओम अधिदेवता प्रत्यधिदेवता सहिताय आदित्याय नमः. This is how we have chanted both Surya, Shani Bhagavan and Aditya Bhagavan's mantras. Thank you. Now come to Bhagavad Gita. We just have seen 11th chapter started. That is Vishwarupa Sandarshana Yoga. In this, Arjuna himself starts says, "O Lord, by your kind words, my delusion has gone away, and I have known that the whole world has come from you, and from you only I know that, and it is staying in you and is going back to you. All I know that accepted. Then can I see that form, O Lord? एवमेतद् यथा तत्त्वमात्मानं परमेश्वर द्रष्टुमिच्छामि ते रूपमैश्वरम्. I want to see your ईश्वरीय विश्वरूप. मन्यसे यदि तत् शक्य मया द्रष्टुम. हे प्रभु योगेश्वर दर्शय. If you think that I can see, you show me, or else no problem. Immediately out, Bhagavan was so excited. Pashame Bharata Rupani, Shatashota Sahasrasha, Nana Vidani, Divyani, Nana Varnakrutini. Pashya Aditya, देखो आदित्य L1 वसुन रुद्रा नश्विनो मरुतस्तदा बहुनि अदृष्ट पूर्वाणि ये देख लो and इह एकस्तम जगत कृष्णम पश्याद्य सचराचर मम देहे. In my own one body you can see all that. Echa अन्य द्रष्टुमिच्छसि, anything else you wish to see. And Bhagavan materializes, Natamam Shakyase Drashtum Anenaiva Svachakshushā. Dekho, without God's grace, Guru's grace, the Divya Chakshu to see the divinity we will not get. We may get information by our own studying. Some intellectual knowledge may come, but that vision development, ki what for that knowledge is given, the vision will be coming to us only when God and Guru graces blesses us. So Bhagavan himself, seeing Arjuna's readiness to see, desire to see, qualification, Divyam Chakshu Te Dadami. Pashyame Yoga Maheshwaram, by which you can see my Ishwariya Yoga. So these are all Jnana Chakshu, not a sthula eye, and the form shown by the Lord is not the gross way, that way. Otherwise, everybody would be able to see. The eternally existing Vishwarupa only Bhagavan has shown to Arjuna. He gave the drishti. Otherwise, Vishwarupa is always there. Not that Bhagavan has shown it and dissolved it. It is a vision of Arjuna given to see and taken away. After that, he can't see. So when Arjuna asks later on, show me only that Chaturbuja Rupa, then Bhagavan withdraws from Arjuna, that Divya Drishti, then the ordinary Rupa of Krishna is seen by him. So when Bhagavan started giving Arjuna that Divya Chakshu, when Arjuna starts preparing to see, in the meantime the gap are there. In that 5-6 shlokas, Sanjayji was started telling to Dhrutarashtra what Lord Krishna is showing, Arjuna is saying in the Vishwarupa. Eva mukta tatah he Rajan Mahayogeshwara Hari Darshayamasa Parthaya Paramam Aishwaram Rupam. He Raja Dhritarashtra, that Mahayogeshwara Hari started showing that Paramarupa to the Arjuna. And how was that? Aneka Vaktra Nayanam, Aneka Adbhuta Darshanam, Aneka Divya Abharanam, Divya Aneka Udyata Ayudam. So many mouths and eyes, sense organs, and so many wonderful forms, so many of the divine Abharanas, and so many of the weapons held in the hand and lifted ready for fighting. Divya Malya Ambaradharam, the Lord with so many divine malas wearing, then different clothes designed wearing. Then lot of gandha, cosmetics, or all the things applied. Divya Gandhan Lepanam. And in total, Sarva Ashcharyamayam. Everything was wonder, because such scene was never seen. Ordinary world we see. Anantam Vishuddha the endless Lord, who is in every form he alone. Sarvataha Mukham Vishuddha. Then just to compare the brightness, brilliance, blazing form of Narayana, there Vishwarupa Darsham, comparatively, our Sanjaya tells to Dhritarashtra ki, hey Dhritarashtra, if at all at one go in horizon, if thousands of suns blaze, the amount of the light brightness, it may or may not be comparable with the brightness with which the Lord is showing Vishwarupa. Perhaps it will not be comparable only. It is very less. Divi Surya Sahasrasya Bhaved Yukapat Uttita. Divi आकाश में सूर्य सहस्रस्य of thousands of Suryas Bhaved अगर हो जाए युगपत simultaneously Uttita rising. यदि भाह सदृशी सा स्यात्, that the light, if at all it is sadrushi, equivalent to the Suryas, Bhagavan Vishnu's Vishwarupa, हो सकता होगा. Tasya Mahatmana Bhasaha, or that is less, Vishnu Bhagavan's Bhasa, the light is more greater. Then, yesterday we saw Tatra Ekastham, one place, Jagat Krishnam, whole world. Prabhivaktam Anekadha, divided in so many forms. Avashyat, seen. Devadevasya Sharire, in the body of Lord Krishna, Devadeva, Pandavaha, Tatha, the Arjuna saw. Clear? Now, then Arjuna gets surprised to see that form. Then he himself starts describing. Today, these two shlokas of 14, where Sanjaya's report to Dhritarashtra concludes, the 15 in which Arjuna's reporting to Krishna what he is seeing starts, and it ends in 43rd shloka. In between, once or twice, Arjuna Vacha comes again, Bhagavan Vacha comes, Arjuna Vacha comes. Let us see that. Okay, let us make the chanting of these two shlokas, see the meaning for the day. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Bhagavata Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. शरणं मम ॐ श्रीकृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ एकादशोऽध्यायः विश्वरूपसन्दर्शनयोगः सञ्जय उवाच The last sloka Sanjaya Vacha 3 times. Then Sri Arjuna Vacha also 3 times. Then let us see the meaning. The last one is Tatah Savismaya Vishtaha Hruštaro Madhananjaya Pranamya Shirasa Devam Krutanjalirabhashat Tatah Savismaya Vishtaha Hruštaro Madhananjaya प्रणम्य शिरसा देवं कृताञ्जलिरभाषत ततः स विस्मयाविष्टः हृष्टरोमा धनञ्जयः प्रणम्य शिरसा देवं कृताञ्जलिरभाषत अर्जुन उवाच पश्यामि देवांस्तव देवदेहे सर्वांस्तथा भूतविशेषसङ्घान् ब्रह्माणमीशं कमलासनस्थं ऋषींश्च सर्वानुरगांश्च दिव्यान् अगेन अर्जुन उवाच पश्यामि देवांस्तव देवदेहे सर्वांस्तथा भूतविशेषसङ्घान् ब्रह्माणमीशं कमलासनस्थं ऋषींश्च सर्वानुरगांश्च दिव्यान् अर्जुन उवाच पश्यामि देवांस्तव देवदेहे सर्वांस्तथा भूतविशेषसङ्घान् ब्रह्माणमीशं कमलासनस्थं ऋषींश्च सर्वानुरगांश्च दिव्यान्. Excellent form description. Before that, the last sloka of Sanjaya Vacha is what? When Bhagavan was showing this form, Arjuna was seeing what's the condition of Arjuna before he takes up to describe what he is seeing to Krishna. Is Tataha, thereafter, having seen that Vishwarupa, Saha, that Arjuna, Vismaya Avishtaha, fully overpowered by that Aveshita, overpowered by, involved in Vismaya, means wonderment, Ashcharya. विस्मयता हो गया उनको अद्भुतम it is. You can never imagine that it would be like that. You can see like that, and the world's Lord's Vishwarupa is like that. He was Vismaya Chakita, Ashcharya Chakita, Adbhuta, Vismaya Avishta. Then in that Ashcharyata, Hrushtaroma, all his horripilations happened on the body, where all the Rongde Khade ho gaye, as you say in Hindi, all Romavali started standing. When you see any happy scene, any loving scene, any of the threatening scene, any of the frightening scene, any tragic scene, any miserable scene, then you will get all these things happening on the body. Hrushtaroma. Even in the cold winter also, oh, ठंडा लग गया तो सारे रोकड़े खड़े हो जाते. तो अर्जुन को पहले भी हुआ था. फर्स्ट चैप्टर ऑल्सो ही वाज इन दुख ओवरपावर्ड, है ना. वेपतुश्च शरीरे में रोम हर्षश्च जायते. दैट वाज आउट ऑफ दुख एंड भय. हियर इज आउट ऑफ आश्चर्य. रोम हर्ष हो गया उनको. हृष्ट रोमा हर्ष रोमा रोम हर्ष सेम. सो विस्मया आविष्ट हृष्ट रोमा धनंजय. Arjuna who has earned lot of wealth during Lord Yudhishthira's Rajasuya Yaga. Seeing that only Duryodhana felt jealousy. Then somehow he wanted to grab. Therefore he takes the help of Shakuni Mama. They play the game of dice in which झूठ तरीके से वो युधिष्ठिर को हराते हैं. They are sent for Ajnatavasa, and Duryodhana enjoys that kingdom. When they come back, it belongs to them. He was supposed to give. He says, I will not give. Therefore, the war became inevitable. So that way, Arjuna earned a lot of dhana. That's why his name is Dhananjaya. Then we always do add our letter Sa before that. It becomes Sa Dhananjaya. Therefore, Arjuna is not only Dhananjaya, Sadhanam Jaya. All the sadhana, he does it by which Lord Krishna blesses him, even becomes charioteer, sees to him that he will win the Kurukshetra war. So that is the meaning of Sadhananjaya or simple meaning is Dhananjaya, the one who earned lot of wealth. Vishmaya Vrishtaha Dhananjaya, Vrishtam Roma Dhananjaya. What did he do? Shirasa Devam Pranamya. With full his head bent, he did pranams to Lord Krishna. Seeing that रूप, अब कृष्ण तो विश्व रूप में है ना, तो ऐसे भगवान कृष्ण को प्रणाम करते हुए, प्रणम्य शिरसा, सर झुकाकर साष्टांग दंडोत किया होगा. शिरसा देवम प्रणम्य कृतांजलि ही, with the folded hands out of the respect and reverence and also the आश्चर्य, abhashata, he started speaking what is he saying, so that he has to report to Krishna ना कि दिख रहा है कि नहीं, तुम देख रहे हो कि नहीं. अब नहीं दिख रहा है तो और एक दिव्य चक्षु दे देंगे, सब ठीक है, तो दिखाते जाएंगे विश्व रूप. So therefore Arjuna is with surprise narrating from here up to 43rd shloka. And these 29 shlokas, 28 of them, very, very beautiful and essential. Some of them are Krishna Vacha also, Bhagavan Vacha, but mainly Arjuna Vacha wale shloka. बहुत powerful hai. You can have Sharanagati, Bhakti with that. You'll have the knowledge of whole world is in God, after which you won't see the world as you are seeing now. We will see only with respect and reverence. Then we only will be a servant in the world for the God in the form of the world. Because of absence of all negativities in the mind, negativities we don't do, therefore we don't get the positive pop, the bad result of dukkha to suffer in life. That is the outcome of this entire Vishwarupa Sandarshana, Shravanam, as well as Chintanam and understanding. I am telling this topic every day in the beginning. Today बीच में आ गया, बीच में बता दिया कि having seen Lord Vishwarupa, we must know that everything is Lord's Rupa. Nothing is not undivine here. So everything deserves our own respect and reverence only. So every object, person is an expression of God. Respect and reverence का practice करोगे. From the mind, the impurities that the world is the object of enjoyment, with desire I have to possess it. All this nonsense which is giving nothing but dukkha, that nonsense goes away. Then you really visualize that Lord as your own self. Then only one Lord is experienced. There is nothing other for you to desire or do something wrong and get the dukkha as a punishment. मुक्ति कहते हैं उसको. फ्रॉम सारे दुख अपने अज्ञान के साथ निकल जाते हैं. ये विश्वरूप दर्शन का साधना करने से उसका मतलब समझ कर one Lord in whom only whole world is expressed or permeating. But Lord is not touched by the world that is appearing, nor he gets modified, etc. Nor he influences. He is just being present. In his presence only everything happens. That is it. In the electricity's presence, all the electrical equipment start working. In the presence of petrol, the vehicle starts moving. Petrol doesn't move the vehicle. Otherwise, I can drink the petrol and I can also run. Presence of petrol, a horsepower is generated that moves the vehicle. So in this way. So here, tatassa vismayavishtaha, hrushtaroma, vismayavishtaha, filled with the entire Ashcharya, wonderment. Hrushtaroma, horrible that Dhananjaya, the Arjuna was earned lot of wealth, name. Arjuna, Falguna, Partha, Kiriti, Shvetavasan, Savyachi, Dhananjaya, Vijaya. These are the 8 names of Arjuna. Very famous names. Ushtaroma Dhananjaya, Pranamya Shirasa Devam, having saluted to the Lord with the head bent, Krutanjali with the folded hands, Abhashata, he spoke. Now from here up to 43, Arjuna Vacha with 1 or 2, Bhagavan Vacha in between. Do var hota hoga. So one shloka we chanted today, that much we'll see today. Arjuna Vacha. Arjuna is saying to Lord Krishna what he is seeing in that Vishwarupa shown by God with the Divya Chakshu given by the God. So Pashyami, I am seeing, He Deva, O Lord, Tavadehe, in your body. So in your body, O Lord, I am seeing this. Okay? In today's world of graphics, to understand this Vishwarupa is so simple and easy. Like Lord Krishna they're standing or sitting teaching Geetha to Arjuna. Krishna is, and he has got a contour. Okay, the outer contour कहते हैं ना, this is my contour in which I am there in between. Contour, like a square is made, it's a contour. In that whatever you do, it's a contour space that square. So to a circle inside it is called as inner content. The outer, the whole thing is called contour. So Krishna is his contour. So you can imagine that contour of Krishna, which was condensed only in the form of that Krishna Sharira, started expanding, 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 going beyond the horizon of universe, after which the whole universe is seen in him. This in the graphics they all show. Here it's not graphics, it's real. And in that again Kurukshetra Yuddha, in that Arjuna Krishna again talking to each other, that will be seen. Because in the Vishwarupa, that particular place and the happening is a part of it, no? So before that, Krishna has expanded to infinite. That is the Vishwarupa has shown that everything is contained in him only. So, hey Deva, tava dehe pashyami. Oh Lord, in your body I am seeing. What are you seeing, sir? Pashyami tava dehe devan. Pashyami devan tava deva dehe. So all the devan, all the devatas, I am started seeing. He's seeing all the devatas by looking of their ornaments or the kirita. Who is what is not yet mentioned in the next sloka or the next line he will tell. First, I am seeing the all devatas wholesale me in the Lord. Tava dehe pashyami devanu. So pashyami devan tava deha dehe. Hey deva tava dehe devan pashyami. Oh Lord, in you I am seeing all the expressions of Parama Lord, different devatas. Sarvan devan pashyami. All the devatas. So devatas are all, we know the Aditya se lekar, all of them. So to even beyond the Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, Indra, Lokapalakas, they are all called as Devan. Devan Pashyami Tava Dehe. He Deva. Then Sarvan, all Devatas. Also Sarvan Bhuta Vishesha Sanghan. Sangha means the group of Vishesha Bhuta, all beings. लाख 84 लाख जो आप कहते हो ना, all 84 lakhs of yonis of the jiva sangha, all of that Arjuna is seeing in Krishna. Okay, pashyami devan stava deva dehe sarvan tata bhuta vishesha sanghan. Some of them he is mentioning. Brahmanam, the Brahma Deva I am seeing. And who is Brahma Deva? Isham. With his all power and knowledge, who is the controller of the whole Brahmand of the 14 lokas. And where is he seated, sir? The lotus, which has come from the Nabi of the Lord in that Kamala. So the Brahmanam Isham Kamala Asanastham. So I am seeing Brahmanam and Isham Kamala Asanastham. They are not three. Kamala Asanastham, Isham Brahmanam Pashyami. Only Brahmadeva. Other people will come later on. So first generally all devatas I have seen. Then all the Bhuta Vishesha Sangha I am seeing. Then specification में first ब्रह्मांडम who is ईश्वरा and who is कमलासन means कमलासन में बैठकर पूरे सृष्टि को बनाते हुए 14 ब्रह्मांडों को same Brahma is called Hiranyagarbha in other language समष्टि सूक्ष्म शरीराभिमानी. So he is governing mind, guarding or the guiding the whole world. That particular aspect Arjuna is seeing. What is Arjuna seeing? Brahmadeva seated on the lotus, controlling all the 14 worlds by ordering them to function in different manner. That is the meaning of Brahmanam, Kamalasanastam Brahmanam, Isham, Aham Pashyami in your Deha. So Brahmadeva is seated on Kamalasanasta, Isham is a Ishvara. He is the Ishvara of 14 worlds, in not only creating them, but in all the management. That management aspect is called that Brahma Hiranyagarbha. Same. The Brahmadeva, creator himself, called as Brahmadeva in Puranas, called as Hiranyagarbha in Vedanta or in Vedas. Okay, Brahmadeva, it's only of creation aspect we always remember. But Hiranyagarbha means he is a Samashti Sukshma Sharira Abhimani. He is the one who identifies the total subtle body. Therefore, he is the one according to whom the whole gross world continues. That is why he is called as Isham. So, Kamalasanastam Isham Brahmanam Pashyami. ऊपर क्या कहा? देवान सर्वान. So Bhuta Vishesha Sanghan. So Bhuta Vishesha Sanghan, the different Bhuta Vishesha Sangha, then all the Devatas, and then Kamalasanasta Brahma I am seeing. So three things are told. Okay, Deva Sangha, and Bhuta Vishesha Sangha and Kamansa Lasanasta Brahmadeva. Fourth one is what? Uragansha Sarvan Divyan. All the divine Uraga serpents, which are called as the Vasuki, Ananta, all the big divine serpents are there. All those also I am seeing in you. So he just glanced at some of them seen, or all are seen, but whichever are conspicuously seen, he starts describing them. The four things are said here. Divyan Uragan, the divine world staying, the Vasuki Ityadi Sarpam. Then he is seeing all these Kamalasanasta Ishwara Brahmadeva. He also seen Samasta Bhuta Sangha. He also has seen Sakala Devatas. So Devatas, Bhuta Sangha, Brahmadeva, all the Sarpa. These are the things Arjuna has seen in Krishna. Vishwarupa first one. In the Vimukti Yoga, again in every one of them the God was told. Sarpanam asmi Vasukihi. Ityadi. So in that, in every one of them, God is seen here. Everything is seen in the God. Then in the next sloka, Aneka Bahu Dharavakta Yatra Pashyami, I am seeing your Vishwarupa with hundreds and countless hands and stomachs and eyes, etc. So this is what is seen. Having explained that what is its meaning or symbolism, that we will see tomorrow. ठीक है, by heart करो इन श्लोकों को, enjoy करो, chant करना. पश्यामि देवांस्तव देवदेहे सर्वांस्तथा भूतविशेषसङ्घान् ब्रह्माणमीशं कमलासनस्थं ऋषींश्च सर्वानुरगांश्च दिव्यान्. How lovely the chanting itself. Okay, we'll stop here today. 2 shlokas we have seen daily, 2 3 काफी है. Then meditate on this form of Vishnu, Narayana, Vishwarupa, in whom all these things are embedded. Therefore, every one of them are his own expression. There's nothing which is divide of God. Everything is godly divine. Everything, there's nothing ungodly or inauspicious thing. Everything is godly, auspicious, divine things only. Clear? Enough today. Now we'll do our second topic of common sense thought. Just quickly, in 3 4 minutes only we'll finish. Today's common sense thought is, instead of mischief of the mind, sometime we can skip and we can go to something and come. Why we should be rigid only on one thing? So we have seen more than 200 topics on mischief of the mind, or 100 or so. ये बातें आते रहेगा. As I was telling you, any festivals, any important days are there. Of that day, I'll talk to you. So today's importance is on this Aditya L1's launching by our ISRO at 11:50 a.m. Today is 2nd September 2023. Though now 20 days. So again, what we have to learn from it is key. See the mahima of each of the scientists individually and cumulative effect of all their synergized knowledge and energy. That 15 lakhs of kilometer distance at that L1 point, they are making this Aditya L1 to reach there. And that's the point where 0 point, nowhere it will be pulled, no any of the Gurutvakarshana are there. So it stations there only, and without any disturbance of grahana or any of the eclipses, all the time it can watch the Surya. And then 7 payloads are put, among which the 4 payloads will be focusing on the Lord Sun to observe all happenings. 3 payloads will observe what is there around the L1 point. So all of that Saura Tufan, or variety of the things, emulsions that come from Surya, Shaktis, its influence, in what way we can make benefit to our human beings here, how to avoid any of the non-positive it happens. So many 7 payloads, they are all technical things. मेरे को क्या पता? I am not a scientist. So all of that. Now, then ISRO and the other 2 3 companies, they made all those payloads which will observe the things. Now, 15 lakh kilometer दूर पे, and here per second slowly taking up the speed of 1 kilometer per second. सेकंड बोलते 1 किलोमीटर चला गया और 1 सेकंड में और 1 किलोमीटर. In that way, the 15 crore kilometer, 15 lakh into 100 times, more distance is sun to us, उसमें 1/10 or 1/100th of the distance, because ज़्यादा पास गए तो some lakhs of degree Celsius temperature will be there, पूरा भस्म हो जाएंगे, वहां तक नहीं जा सकते. So the taking off, getting separated of all the things which are igniting and pushing further, and then after 125 days, keeping that on the L1 point and monitoring from here for all the 125 days, seeing that it is reaching safely. Then, as long as that works, the data collection, then studying that data, then coming out of the coming with some conclusions and seeing how it will be helpful for humanity. What I'm saying is that a small thinking? Is that a small endeavor? Each individual, some companies, ISRO, total, the Prime Minister involved, Chairman is involved, all high, big scientists are involved, second, third level, ABCD जो भी होते हैं, they are all involved. Together only that one. And successfully being put in that place means everything is perfectly done. Now imagine all the scientists are slumberous and stuporous like us, eating, sleeping like buffalo, and watching only TV. Yeah, India, Pakistan, Asia Cup match today, 3 o'clock. If a bhogi we become, can that achievement be done? If every one of them are like that. They have shedded out all the laziness, all their indulgence, all the enjoyments. For them, the enjoyment, indulgence is like for Hanumanji, serving Rama itself is rest and entertainment. For them, for the nation, through the science, helping alone is their goal. Therefore, निद्रा नहीं, उसी तरह स्टेयरमैन को देखो, आज उस मंदिर में, कल इस मंदिर में है, अगले दिन वहाँ गाइड कर रहे हैं, और पूरा अगेन फाइनली यू सी एट द टाइम ऑफ लॉन्चिंग इज देयर इन दैट cabin. Now he'll talk to Pradhana Mantri and he'll explain to him how it has gone and all. See the person's achievements, contributions, these, all that potential is there in him, he manifested. So the common sense thought is what? Keep seeing such inspirational happenings in the world of this type. Of our nation mainly, because we can become proud of it. Our Desha Bhakti and commitment to Desha can grow. But go beyond and see in the whole world and understand basically that unless somebody comes out of this stupor lethargy and works efficiently, that his abilities cannot be of that optimum level to achieve such great tasks. Each of that potential is there in each of us. Should we just slip away? Should we just miss the opportunity? Or should we getting inspired from them, choosing our own goals and work so hard that we are able to reach higher and higher end skills? अब देखो, अगर सूर्य का सक्सेस हो गया, all other 9 planets can be touched. Therefore, we'll go to Alpha Centauri, the next Surya, and he has got some 13 planets, I think, or 27, whatever, I don't know. तो उनको भी हम स्टडी कर सकते हैं. See, that's what the meaning of sky is not the limit for the one who is inspired to work. In the same way, those who become introverted and on the closed eyes through the study of Shastra start contemplating, they also having transcended or crossing each of the gross and subtler layers, they go to the infinite conscious space, the self that is experienced. That takes many lives. You have to study Shastras under the Guru, understand them, do the due sadhana, etc. That's okay. But this outer achievement, is it not inspirational? Is not so great? Look at such programs. Come out of your own bhoga asaktis, your own lazinesses, your all unnecessary attachment to people, wasting the time with them, with all funny emotions. Then you'll be a third-rate fellow only. Good for nothing. Yes, loving some boy or girl and then getting lost in that dal and one day living life and one day dying. That's it. Such a small जीवन तुमको जीना है, then useless. You are not my child then. You go through that, but that should not be the whole life. It's a part of life. Like our ISRO people, they all have the life, but that's a part. They also have their own family. But the main thing is their own contribution. In the same way, whichever the field you select, that's your choice. Pour out yourself to contribute. Don't give yield. Enjoyment आपके लिए सेवा करने में ही होना है. देश के लिए कुछ करने में ही होना है. And never ever a feeling of tiredness will come to a person who is working with inspiration. Then why there will be the need of rest unnecessary? When sometime with a difficult tough tasks, body and mind gets tired, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours per day, sometime you can take rest. But otherwise, learn from them that if one is willing, one can bring out all his inner capacities to manifest, to achieve the greater and greater and greater things. Youth are meant for that way, discovering the present potential inside and harness it with all the intelligent techniques and make use of those things for the great achievements. Learn this. That's what today's common sense thought. So, any such occasions happen in the outer world, from that as a youth, what we can learn, get inspiration, I'll just talk on that once in a while in between while doing continuation of our common sense thoughts. Today's thought is this one, okay? Thank God, thanks and congrats to ISRO, and thank to Bhagwan Surya. We have chanted him like the Chandamama. We thanked, he allowed our lander to land. Let Aditya L1 be allowed by the Bhagwan Surya to land. For that only we chanted the mantras. I have done in the morning class, my Upanishad class, the Surya Upanishad itself, requesting Surya Bhagwan to allow these projects permission and give success also. So get inspired. No more laziness. The more you look at the bhoga vastus, you get tempted and you indulge in them, and you feel tired, exhausted, fatigued, and no inspiration to look even at the higher possibilities, goals. And the one who can't achieve this way higher goals for his own growth, how can he achieve for the country? How can he do some spiritual sadhana? And how can he achieve the ultimate spiritual goal? And how he can help others to grow spiritually, which is the highest thing. खुद को आध्यात्मिकता में उत्तम स्थिति पर पहुंचकर दूसरों को भी गाइड करना, इससे बढ़कर तो कोई कामयाबी नहीं है. टू रीच टू द हाईएस्ट हाइट वी हैव टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम हियर. Let every of such great national projects inspire us. Thank you. Now we come to Bhagavad Gita, the third topic today, Shloka number 8. Yesterday we saw Mahabharata compared with lotus. Day before we saw entire Kurukshetra Yuddha as compared with a Nadi, Rana Nadi. So they crossed, Pandavas crossed Rana Nadi successfully because Kaivartaka was Keshava. Yesterday, Sajjana Shatpadayi Arahar Pepiyamana Muda. The Sajjana Rupi Shatpada are the ones who drink the nectar of this Mahabharata Rupi lotus. Yesterday we saw the description, so beautiful. Parasharyavachas sarojam amalam Geethartha Gandha Utkatam Nanakyanaka Kesaram Harikata Sambodhana Bodhitam Loke Sajjana Shatpadaihi Aharaha Pepiyamanam Muda Bhuyat Bharata Pankajam Kalimala Pradvamsi Naha Shreyase. So Kalimala Pradvamsi Mahabharata Pankajam Naha Shreyase Bhuyat. May this कली के मल को नाश करने वाला महाभारत शास्त्र गिव श्रेयस टू मी. वेरी पावरफुल श्लोक इट वाज. तो अभी सुना आपने, कल का भी सुनो और 10 बार सुनो, थोड़ा मीनिंग पता चलेगा. क्लियर? नाउ टुडे श्लोक 8 वन इज सो सिंपल. मूकम करोति वाचालम. The Lord Krishna's grace is the one which makes Mooka, the dumb fellow, Vachala, eloquent. Unable to speak, that person is made to speak eloquently. That means all our Jnanendriyas, Antakarana, which are non-functional, will be made to function at the highest level. That is a God's grace. A dumb fellow can talk eloquently. You can see in the lives of so many saints like Adi Shankara, Sant Jnaneshwar, and many. The dumb fellows came. Adi Shankara ke jeevan mein, he made buffaloes chant the Veda mantras. I can't make you chant because I am not Adi Shankara. He made the buffalo chant the Veda mantra. मूकम बफेलो वेद मंत्र बोलने लगा. उनकी ऐसी शक्ति है. अब भगवान आदिशंकर का ऐसा शक्ति है, भगवान नारायण का कितना होगा फिर. So here Mukam means the one who is not able to use his Jnanendriyas to talk or listen or even the Manabuddhi. जो ineffective है उनको भगवान एक्टिव करते हैं. मूकम करोति वाचा. Some people will say मूकम वाचा अलम करोति. A मूक व्यक्ति, a non-speaking, he is given a vani, that to a great vani. The best example of Kalidas ji. What an ignorant fellow he was. He was cutting on the branch on which he was seated. So tree is there, branch is there. On that branch he was sitting, and he was cutting the branch of that where he will fall, but he's not even aware of that he will fall. Such a weakling. When he went to that mother Shyamala Devi, that great goddess, that Parvati Durga Avatara, he prayed to her and she gave, and he gave that whatever the payasam. When he drank that, such a jnani has become. Vachala ho gayo. Vacha alankaroti. What a great text he has written in Sanskrit. Kalidasa should be studied in life, at least for his poetry and all few of them. Kumara Sambhavam, Murchakatikam, Abhignana Shakuntalam. Then so many texts. Kalidasa is example that the Lord made Mukam Vachalam. So you and I also become eloquent in our speech and perfect in our all Jnanendriyas when we worship the Lord Krishna. Okay. Second, Pangum Langhayate Girim. Pangum, a lame person. Girim, the mountain. Langayate, he will make him climb the mountain and cross the mountain. In Bhagavan's grace. It indicates all the karmendriyas. So the Mukam Vach Karoti Vachalam is the Lord makes us perfect in the intellectual theoretical knowledge. Pangum Langayate Girim indicates the Lord will make us powerful enough to practically practice the knowledge gained for the success. Yat Krupa, the Lord whose Krupa. The Lord whose Krupa makes a blind person, dumb person speak, a lame person climb the mountains. Yat Krupa, Tam, to that Lord, Ahami, Vande, salute. Paramananda Madhavam, who is actually the bliss of the self only. Paramananda Madhavam, who is the Maya or Lakshmi Pati. So Mayavati, Lakshmivati, the one whose nature is supreme bliss, that Lord whose grace will make a dumb speak eloquently, a lame man to climb the mountain. To him one day I salute. This is the meaning of shloka. Let's chant it 6 times. Om Krishna Anugrahena Upanishadukta Brahmatmaikya Bodha Siddhyartham Purane Ityasokta Bhagavad Bhagavad Darshananugrah Praptyartham Sanatana Dharma Vaidika Hindava Samskrutehe Punarthana Jagarana Vishwavyaptyartham Tatkrute Kanganabadhanam Digvijayartham Aditya Alvan Ityadi Samasta Bharata Vaijnanikanam Bharatiya Samasta Purusharthinam Digvijayartham Visheshatah Geetha Kakshayam Agantavantah युवानां संकल्पित समस्त सत्कर्म से दिग्विजयार्थम तेषां हृदये दैव भक्ति देश भक्ति सनातन धर्म भक्ति गुरु भक्ति माता पितृ भक्ति प्राप्ति द्वारा जीवनस्य साफल्यार्थम श्री गीता ध्यान अंतर्गत अष्टम श्लोकस्य जपं पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम ओम मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं. मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं. मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं. मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं. मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं. मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं. मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे Paramanandamadhavam. So this is Geetha Dhyanam Shlokam we have learned. We saw the common sense thought in that, inspiration from Aditya L1 launching, and in Geetha we saw Sanjaya concluding his remarks of what is see Krishna is shown Arjuna saying. Arjuna's commentary we started yesterday with that first shloka. Pashyami devanastava devadehe sarvanstata bhuta vishesha sangan brahmanam isham kamalasanascham rushimscha sarvan uraganscha divyan. So Rishin also, that word we missed. Very, very sorry. So Devan Pashyami. Then Sarvan Bhuta Vishesha Sangan. Then Kamalasanastam Isham Brahmanam. Then Rushin Sarvan. The Atri, Bhrugu, Vasishta, Ityadi Rishi also is seeing. Then Uraganscha Divyan, all the variety of divine Uraga, the serpents like Vasuki, Ityadi. So the 5 things which he has specifically seen in the Vishwarupa, he is mentioning them. Like that, the whole next 24, 23 shlokas, the description of that Vishwarupa is in a mind-blowing form. Great it will be. So the James telescope is standing at L1 only, and 96 और 99 में एक भेजा था, 24 साल पहले, भाई द अमेरिकन कोई भी साइंटिस्ट. इट्स वर्किंग. So Bhagavan Krishna gave Arjuna that type of telescopic vision by which the whole विश्व का रूप भगवान को के शरीर में Arjuna is watching it. है ना? All the beings, their movement, their action, their nature, the happenings there, everything will be described. You will be surprised to see, in fact, all of that. Thank you. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat, Sajjana Shanti Mapniyat, Shanto Mucheta Vandebhyaha, Muktaschanyan Vimocheta Sadoma, Sadgamaya Tamasoma, Jyotirgamaya Murtyorma, Amritam Gamaya, Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachate, Purnasya Purnamadaya, Purnamavashishyate Om. शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. बोलो श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. गीता माता की जय. वेदव्यास भगवान की जय. समस्त गुरु परंपरा की जय. आज की आनंद की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म वैदिक संस्कृति की जय. समस्त वैज्ञानिक गण की जय. Yeah, thank you.